Something huge is brewing at Anfield. Liverpool are making serious waves in the transfer market, and this time, they've gone all out. After completing a blockbuster €150 million signing of Florian Wartz, the Reds have now secured a world-class striker to lead the charge under Arne Slot. This isn't just a rebuild, it's a full-blown statement of intent. With back-to-back major deals, Liverpool are reshaping their attack in stunning fashion. But the question is, who's next? Who's leaving? And how will this transform their season? Let's dive into everything you need to know.
Liverpool are set to complete the £30 million signing of Bournemouth left-back Milos Kirk, with the 20-year-old Hungarian international viewed as the natural successor to Andy Robertson, whose influence has waned slightly in recent seasons. The deal, now in its final stages, signals a proactive approach from the Reds as they plan for the future, with Kirk expected to compete immediately for the starting role while eventually taking over from the 30-year-old Scotsman. Kirk arrives after a standout debut Premier League campaign with Bournemouth, where his explosive attacking contributions and defensive reliability made him one of the division's most exciting young fullbacks. While Robertson remains a key figure at Anfield, Liverpool's hierarchy recognizes the need to refresh the position, with the veteran showing signs of slowing down after 7 intense seasons as first-choice left-back. Kirk's superior athleticism and modern fullback profile make him an ideal candidate to reinvigorate the role under Arne Slot's new system. The Hungarian's £30 million transfer represents smart business for a player Bournemouth signed just last summer for £15 million from AZ Alkmaar. His rapid adaptation to English football, including 32 appearances and 2 goals last term, convinced Liverpool to act now before his value escalated further. Sporting director Richard Hughes, who originally brought Kirk to Bournemouth, played a pivotal role in negotiations, leveraging his existing relationship with the Cherries to secure the deal efficiently. With Robertson entering the final 2 years of his contract, this move provides Liverpool with both immediate competition and a long-term solution. Kirk will initially share duties with the Scotsman, but his superior pace and crossing ability could see him claim the starting spot as early as this season. The transition mirrors Liverpool's successful strategy of gradually phasing in younger players alongside established stars, as seen with Trent Alexander-Arnold's emergence years ago. Medical tests are scheduled for this week, with an official announcement expected before Liverpool's pre-season tour. As Slot implements his high-energy playing style, Kirk's arrival represents the first major step in refreshing Liverpool's defense for a new era, ensuring the left-back position remains a strength rather than becoming a concern as Robertson enters the latter stages of his Anfield career. Liverpool's mercurial striker Darwin Nunes could be heading for a shock exit to Saudi Arabia, with Al Hilal making the Uruguayan international their new primary target after failing to secure Napoli's Victor Osimhen. The Saudi Pro League champions have intensified their efforts in recent days, with preliminary discussions already underway between the clubs regarding a potential deal that could eclipse £70 million. The 24-year-old forward's Anfield future has become increasingly uncertain following a mixed second season in England, where his explosive physical attributes and relentless work rate were often undermined by inconsistent finishing. While Nunes remains a favorite among sections of the Liverpool fanbase for his unorthodox style and infectious energy, new head coach Arne Slot is reportedly open to sanctioning the sale if the right offer materializes, a stance that has alerted Al Hilal's ambitious hierarchy. Sources close to the negotiations suggest the Saudi club are preparing a package that would potentially triple Nunes' current wages, offering the striker a fresh start after his rollercoaster Premier League adaptation. The proposed transfer fee would allow Liverpool to recoup most of their initial £85 million investment from Benfica in 2022, providing crucial funds for Slot to reshape his attacking options ahead of the new campaign. Nunes' camp are understood to be weighing the life-changing financial offer against the player's desire to prove himself at the highest level in Europe, though the opportunity to become the focal point of Al Hilal's star-studded attack alongside the likes of Mitrovic holds obvious appeal. The situation remains fluid, but with Liverpool's pre-season preparations beginning imminently, a resolution is expected in the coming weeks as all parties seek clarity. Should the move materialize, it would mark another seismic shift in the Saudi Pro League's growing influence, while posing intriguing questions about Liverpool's transfer strategy. The potential departure would leave Slot with only Cody Gakpo as a natural centre-forward option, suggesting the Reds may already have contingency targets in mind as they look to build a more clinical attacking unit capable of challenging Manchester City's domestic dominance. For Nunes, this crossroads moment offers either redemption at Anfield or a lucrative new chapter in the Middle East, with Al Hilal's aggressive pursuit ensuring his future will be one of the summer's most compelling transfer sagas. Liverpool have shattered their transfer record and made one of the most significant signings in Premier League history by securing Bayer Leverkusen's Florian Wartz in a staggering £150 million deal. The 21-year-old attacking midfielder touched down at John Lennon Airport this afternoon to finalise his move, bringing an end to one of the summer's most protracted transfer sagas that saw Europe's elite clubs battle for his signature. The Bundesliga Player of the Season's arrival represents a seismic statement of intent from new head coach Arne Slot and Liverpool's ownership, who have broken their previous transfer ceiling by nearly £60 million to land German football's crown jewel. Wartz's decision to choose Anfield over interest from Manchester City, Real Madrid, and former suitors Bayern Munich underscores the pulling power of Liverpool's project under their Dutch manager, with the playmaker understood to have been convinced by Slot's vision for his development. This record-breaking transfer comes after a sensational campaign where Wartz orchestrated Leverkusen's historic unbeaten Bundesliga title triumph, contributing 18 goals and 20 assists across all competitions. His technical mastery, spatial intelligence, and creative flair perfectly align with Slot's preferred possession dominance system, where he's expected to operate as the creative fulcrum behind Liverpool's attacking trio. Medical tests were completed discreetly in Germany earlier this week, allowing for today's swift finalization process at Liverpool's AXA training centre. The deal structure sees £120 million paid up front with £30 million in achievable add-ons, a sensible breakdown given Wartz's undisputed world-class potential and Leverkusen's strong negotiating position after their treble-winning season. Wartz's arrival immediately elevates Liverpool's title credentials and provides the heir to Mohamed Salah's creative mantle should the Egyptian depart in future windows. For Slot, this represents the ultimate vote of confidence in his new project, securing a generational talent who could define Liverpool's next decade. The German international will wear the iconic number 10 shirt vacated by Sadio Mane 2 years ago, with an official unveiling scheduled at Anfield. Liverpool are making significant progress in their pursuit of Newcastle United star Alexander Isak, with the Swedish striker's representatives already on Merseyside to finalise terms on what could become one of the summer's most high-profile transfers. Sources close to the negotiations reveal that talks between the clubs have advanced rapidly in recent days, with Isak himself understood to be keen on the switch to Anfield as he seeks Champions League football and a central role in Arne Slot's new-look attack. The 24-year-old has emerged as Liverpool's primary striking target following a stellar Premier League campaign that saw him net 21 goals despite Newcastle's inconsistent form. Newcastle's PSR constraints have forced them to at least consider offers for their prized asset, with Liverpool preparing a structured bid expected to approach £80 million, a figure that would represent a near doubling of the Magpies' initial £42 million investment in 2022. While Eddie Howe is reluctant to lose his talisman, the financial realities of Newcastle's situation have created an opening that Liverpool are now aggressively exploiting. Isak's agents were spotted at Liverpool's training ground today as personal terms are being finalised, with the striker likely to receive a significant wage increase while slotting into Slot's fluid attacking system. The Dutch manager views the Swedish international as the perfect hybrid forward, capable of leading the line with his physicality while also dropping deep to link play, a profile that fits Liverpool's needs more precisely than Darwin Nunes' erratic finishing. Should the deal be completed, it would represent a major coup for Liverpool's recruitment team, who have moved decisively after monitoring Isak's development for over 18 months. The transfer would also send shockwaves through the Premier League, strengthening a direct rival while weakening Newcastle's ambitions in the process. With medical tests being scheduled imminently, this rapidly developing saga could reach its conclusion within days rather than weeks. For Isak, the opportunity to become Liverpool's new attacking focal point under Slot's progressive system has proven irresistible, setting the stage for what could be the defining transfer of the summer window.